So I called this vlog Short Songs for this reason. So hello, welcome to the vlog. Rowan asked me the other day, what are you going to make a vlog about? That was mostly because I didn't get up on May Day morning to film her and Limina Glasba out in Yaitsa. So apologies for that, but a quick recap of what they were doing. 1st of May, International Workers' Day. So long held tradition in this part of the world is that the town brass band gets up really early on the day that the workers have off to go and play and wake them all up. And believe it or not, people are really happy about this. And so that's what Rowan was doing on Sunday morning with the brass band out in the neighbourhood, just down near us. So the reason I didn't get up is I had a long day filming 400s and Flowery on Saturday. Didn't want to get up super early because I was already going to church for a sound check before church. Anyway, while I was getting ready, I thought, well, I'll stick the GoPro on the balcony. I'll capture some of the ambience and the atmosphere in our neighbourhood. I didn't press record. There you go. All excuses out of the way. What are we here to do right now? Right now it's Thursday evening and I'm down in the studio doing a bit of prep for tomorrow morning when Budo is coming in to record some drums. This is all the demo parts of the song, the guide track that I've put together. And what we've got here is a bit of drums that I've just recorded just to check that all of this, which I've just done, is how it should be. So look, watch this. This is delete, cannot undo. Okay. It's obviously I'm not recording drums on this project, but what I am trying to do this evening is just get a bit ahead of myself, just to get a basic sound check done, because the easier it is for him, the better, because this is the last minute thing for him to be playing. I asked him this morning, would he come in tomorrow to do some drums for me? And he said yes, and that's cool. Big thumbs up for that. And yeah, so I'm just making sure everything's ready. So good morning. Budo's going to arrive any minute. We're going to start recording drums. I am having that moment that sadly happens. So yeah, came down this morning, opened up my laptop, opened up Logic, opened the session that we want to be working on, and it won't play without glitching, which is, let's be honest, super annoying, because I thought what I did last night was a little bit of overkill of going through and just actually recording a little bit of drums on every song just to check that everything was working fine. Everything worked absolutely fine. This morning, it's not having any of it.
Ajde vidi, jel moramo čitavu ili možemo od onog dijela?
Ja mislim da možemo od bridgea.
Samo bridge.
Šta ima, bridge ide dole i ovako i onda eksplozija. Dobro.
Jel to?
Jest.
Hoću još jednom. Ok, pesamo na kraju, samo pš.
Yeah, samo
Ok.
All the drum parts done. As Budo was very happy with himself, an hour and a half basically, to do 5 songs, which is very, very good going. That for me is a big win. So I called this vlog Short Songs for this reason. Last summer I was at summer camps that the church runs here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I was setting up in the sort of main, I would call it a shed, but we call it a tent, but it's a wooden roof over a brick floor. It seats maybe 100 people, that kind of thing. And that's where everything happens. And we were setting up the PA and we were putting up lights and various bits and pieces there. And I was working with a bunch of young people, kind of older teenagers, early 20s, that kind of age. And they said to me, oh, can we put some music on while we're all working together? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Of course, it wasn't fine, because young people these days have a very different approach to listening to music than people of my generation. If I'm listening to music, I put on an album and I listen to an album. And most times, unless I've desperately got to go somewhere, I listen to it from beginning to end. One thing I'm really, really aware of is that is absolutely not where music is at today for the vast majority of people in the Western world. Music is about playlists and it's about songs and it's about really short attention spans. So what I realised last summer in this shed, setting up for summer camps, was that basically most of these guys I was working with were incapable of listening to more than a minute and a half of a song before they had to put the next song on. So the songwriter in me was going, what's the point in writing a beautiful 5.5 minute song where the thing that you really want to say is in minute 4 for this generation? There is no point. Now, should you still write those songs if that's in you to come? Of course you should. And like when we made Bukovesla, there are, if I may say so myself, some beautiful songs that are long, where the key moment that we think is really what the song is all about comes in the 3rd or 4th minute. We're still going to write those songs. But for this generation, if they're going to learn anything or take anything from a song that you've written, that needs to come in the first minute, minute and a half, everything you want to say. And after that, it's just repetition. So I know this is not new news. And I know it's also not a new phenomenon in as much as like radio singles, that's your sort of 3 minute, 20 seconds. That was a maximum thing. You know, I know in certain genres, if you're into punk music, a 2 minute song is quite normal. So it's not that this is completely abnormal. But it just really did hit me last summer. It didn't matter what was happening in the song. There was no attention span beyond a minute and a half. And so it really made me go, I want to go away. I want to write some songs that are short and sweet and say what they need to say in the first minute and a half. And then hopefully those are beneficial to people with a short attention span, of which we have to be honest, there are many people. Particularly in this context, I'm thinking about songs that we would sing at summer camp, songs you'd sing in church. If people have a short attention span, let's make songs that say what they need to say inside the limits of that attention span. Let's not judge it, and let's try and work within it and create the best that can be created as a short song. So that's a window into the thought behind some songs I've been working on. That's why Buddha was here this morning to help me out with that, and you'll hear more about it in the future. But for now, I think that's it for this week's vlog. So thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for short songs. Do leave a comment, a question if you want to know more. And do remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.